Alcohol and coffee, what do they do to our bioenergetic fields? Are they disruptors, or are they fine in moderation?
Yeah.
Your thoughts, your awareness?
That's a great question. Darn the luck, I'm going to say there's no amount of it that enhances what I'm talking about. There are amounts of it that we can get away with, and it won't disrupt what's trying to happen. If we are drinking 1 cup of coffee a day and we're eating lots of alkalizing foods, fruits and vegetables, and we're cleansing our bodies, a few times a year, and we're just being conscious about that, then our body can handle that. It's when we are doing the big ventis and the multiple times a day, and we're carrying the cup around with us all the time, or that kind of thing, or the alcohol is on a daily basis, more than just a small glass of wine. I mean, in France, they've run many studies that a small amount of red wine every day has actually been helpful to their way of living. But I don't think that it's actually the wine that's helpful. I think their whole lifestyle, they walk to the market, they're outdoors, they're in a different vibration altogether. And so I feel that we can handle small amounts of these things, and that it shouldn't be, if we're drawn to that and we want to partake in that, it shouldn't be an absolute no, shut the door on that completely, but to, of course, allow things in small, moderate amounts, and with enough time in between for the body to acclimate and to reset and to begin again, so that we're not just, slamming it every day and asking it to bear the brunt. And here is the deal, Amrit. Here's the deal. If people can get away with it, and they can for about 40 or 50 years, okay? So what that means is patients would come into my clinic all the time, and they'd be maybe in their early 60s or something, and they would say, blah, 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 I have this going on. And I would say, let's check about your diet and your nutrition, your chemical balance, et cetera. Let's just evaluate that while we're looking at everything else. And I would, the test result would come, and they would be too acidic. And so I would say, you need to lean away from these kinds of foods and enhance these kinds of foods for a while, until your system can become more alkaline, because it's too acidic. And the acidic condition is rough on the cells. They break down too easily. They don't repair. The new cells that are birthed are weaker than they should be. It's just, it's just a nasty situation. So, and they would say, but I've been eating this way all my life and it's never been a problem. Why now? And I say, because you've been eating this way all your life, that's why now. Little, it incrementally was sneaking up below the surface of awareness, and then a little bit more, and boom, it's too much. So it's just a matter of learning how to navigate these kinds of things, and work with this in a way that we can take, our own health into our own hands, to a much larger degree than we have historically, and allow our bodies and our lives to be a reflection of a greater sense of harmony than they have been. Even if they were able to buffer it and compensate for it and, make up for it along the way for a long time, it doesn't mean that it was good for us. It just means we got away with it. And so we want to learn, okay, so then how should I operate that I can bring the system back into harmony? Lots of ways to approach that.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave us a comment. And if you want to stay in tune for the new episodes launching every Monday, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay inspired to evolve.